I'm in true disbelief that our boy almost sold off his manhood for a mantis shrimp. A scene that I've, I'll be honest, I feel for the alien mantis shrimp. You know, times are tough, lost the wife, kids on deathbed. But if you unironically ask me, put in his shoes, would I have been willing to lose it again to save alien I just met? Absolutely not. Maybe you want to call me cold, maybe you want to call me heartless, but you would be hard pressed to present a scenario where after becoming a Ken doll and getting 2/3 of the way back, I'm willing to say, don't worry, I can get it back again. Something in his biology changed when that happened. This man just ain't right in the head. And to make it even worse, to rub salt into the almost wound he had to deal with that was quite literally self-inflicted, it's no longer a love triangle, it's a love square. We introduced the childhood friend, her first love. So now both of them are going to have elements of jealousy towards the other that is interested in them. And the only way it would have been worse is if he actually sold off his manhood there, because that's the only way it could have been more disrespectful. But what a brilliant episode. You know, I have those full live reactions over on Patreon if you want to see me just break in real time to this greatness over there exclusively. So I think we all had a lot of questions. It looked like they were getting down and dirty, completely naked in the middle of school. Like, how do you not get suspended minimum, but potentially expelled? No. Probably the only way they might have been able to avoid the viewer saying that makes no sense is to just insert a dommy mommy nurse who apparently, if she's getting hired and they're calling her queen, the school rules are probably easily bendable. To be honest, the way her character was designed, I'm surprised she wasn't in the anime Too Many Losing Heroines. She would have fit right in with the two school faculty members we know of in that series. And I love how they're able to blend it, right? You have actual great emotional maturity with just ridiculous slapstick, crude humor. You have the whole gag of the fact that everyone saw them in their birthday suit. And it's like, you're reasonably concerned because, like, how do you brush that off? Momo's at the point where it's just like, we ain't even gonna make rules, just say it was all on me, I don't care. Like, it's too exhausting to make up a lie. And then Ira actually comes in and has this pretty emotional, mature moment. Not emotional in the way that you're tearing up, but just like, oh, wasn't expecting this level of growth just yet, but her admitting that she made the rumor, and because of using her popularity before that to say, hey, we don't really want to talk about this, but it's all good. Actually a good moment. The thing I really like about this show, outside of its insanity and ludicrous moments, is that the character writing is really well done. You have the central romance brewing between our main two. Right chemistry from episode 1. It just felt like, I think my exact words were something along the lines of, it's felt like we've known them like all our life or multiple seasons already, and it's only been like the first couple of episodes. So they hooked you in right away, and they've done equally so with Ira, who started off as just a generic bully, at least at face value, has turned into a much needed and important member. And while I don't know if I'm gonna have that same level of excitement with this dude who walked in, I mean, everything I've seen is that even when it's a freaking mantis shrimp that wears boxing gloves and defies the laws of our universe of how is he holding that spoon if the glove's on, only God may know. They make every character great, whether it's Turbo Granny, whether it's Best Granny. It's just, they're so good with the writing, and I love how Momo's such a real one. After everything they dealt with, humiliation in front of the school, life or death moments with abominations, explain why you were on top of our girl when I first discovered you. Props to that. But hey, they actually did clear it up, and she honestly believed him, because why would you lie at that point in time? They also did something pretty fun when it came to, like, the world building side. So the whole idea of, like, aliens probing humans is like something that's been around since really alien rumors ever started popping up in stories about aliens. So it turns out, despite all of the insane developments and progression in alien technology, which we can see they have mad technology, the yokai are still strong. Like, their technology isn't enough to overpower them. So the whole idea is to get humans, who are obviously connected with the yokai, do some probing, essentially alien ditty parties to figure out things in order to further develop their tech to be stronger than that of the yokai. Actually a pretty cool moment, and honestly one I didn't need up to this point, but after seeing it, I'm so happy the author further fleshed it all out. And honestly, the fact that this might be the only time I can remember a full-ass UFO taking off, and most importantly, stealing a damn cow, maybe ever in anime, but either way, this is the best produced one. It's so ridiculous because, you know, the whole time I'm thinking this, and I would be shocked if I'm alone. They're talking about currency, right? Like, so it's very expensive to treat the kid, right? Because of the issues with his blood. I'm thinking we're gonna hand him 100 yen, and because the currency exchange is so different, they have no idea that what's a lot to them is actually gonna be cheap for us, right? Or whatever it is. I thought that's what we're going to build into. Nope, it's even sillier than that. Turns out their blood is cow's milk. Cow's milk. I'm thinking we're just going to give them a couple cartons of milk and call it a day. No, we just give them a cow, and then they tie it with that cliche of a UFO stealing a cow. They finally answered the biggest question. Why do these damn aliens love to steal cows? Apparently because their milk is their blood. It's simultaneously an emotional story with the mantis shrimp and the dumbest thing I've seen all season. I'm excited to see what they do with this character, because he pretty much, it's like in a video game when you recruit an ally, when the time comes, summon me and I'll be there fighting by your side. I don't know how we're gonna summon him, but fuck, okay, I'll take a mantis shrimp with boxing gloves. Why not? It takes ideas at face value that should be the dumbest thing and turns them into well-written, well-constructed plot lines and moments that just leave you wanting more. This is a fantastic show. I don't think it's missed a single episode. This is as close to perfect as you could ask for an anime production, and if they can keep this energy up in a season 2, Dandadan's going to be cooking for generations to come. Let me know what you thought. Favorite moment. I mean, overall favorite moment, the reveal that it's milk is probably it. Probably. But the whole episode, top to bottom, was comedic gold. I'm just disappointed in our boy for, you know, not even asking further. Like, there's a point when you become too nice that you jump to, I'll let you have my wang. I'll get it back. No, you asked at least a few clarifying questions to see if maybe you could do something else. The boy's testosterone has definitely dropped since losing it, Jesus. Your thoughts down below, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new around here, of course ring that bell, and like I mentioned, full live reactions over on Patreon, and hey, while you're over there, I'll also give you a video shout out. So today we got One-Eyed King 25, Ty Bonhaver, Javier Vaquez, Hugh Anderson, Rancor SMP, Kristen Scene Jensen, Jackson, and Tone Mitchell, and we also have a Dr. Gold, so I appreciate the support, everyone. Please take care, y'all have a good one.